Now, I'm not one who generally spends time worrying about other people and how they spend their money, but I want you to tell me, who in the fuck needs a party planner to help them plan a cookout for some old low-down ass gutter snipes to play spades? And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 2, Episode 5. Like I said, really, a party planner for spades and wings. Child, if you don't get on out of here, Now, okay, so this episode, I haven't got to the point. I don't know how I feel about Monique. We're gonna talk about it. But let's start off first. We had Sharice. Sharice was doing a party at her friend Amber's house. She's having a party at Amber's house, and the party is actually for a group. It's like it's an organization. It's a wife's organization, basketball wives organization. She's actually leaving the organization is her thing, because of course, you know, her and her husband are separating. So it was kind of crazy because those things you just kind of quietly do. Why do you feel the need to make an announcement at a party that this is what you were going to do? It was very awkward. Very awkward. It was very awkward for the people who were at the party. They were like, what? What is she doing? Is she serious? Yeah, she's serious. She's serious. But you know, anybody that's walking around calling herself shy got some serious issues. It was just really weird and ridiculous. And then after she did it, she regretted that she did it, because I guess after she went and slept off all the champagne she drank, liquor, she realized how foolish she had been. So the next time everybody sees her, she just busts out crying for no reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. You're ugly. Anyway, moving on. And like I said, so we see Monique going to a party planner because she's going to have a cookout at her house where they're going to play spades. And they're cooking the food themselves. So the fact that you're cooking the food yourself says that the party doesn't require a party planner. If you're cooking the food yourself, then you can sure enough plan the party yourself. Ridiculous. Just throwing money away. Throwing money away, and we're literally just being a bit much. Bit over the top. And in this episode, Monique did some things that just, she was babbling on again. She babbles. That babbling, talking, and I don't know that that's actually showing off. She just babbles. All she babbles on. So she went on and on and on and on and on and on and on at a cookout about really nothing. She went on and on and on at Sharice's party, literally about potty training. Bitch, you the only one that ever did it? I was like, oh, she just likes the sound of her voice. And it's so funny because they did how they did the little scenes and blurred them together like she had been talking forever. And everybody's just looking at her like, yeah, girl, potty training. You know, fucking bitch. Anyway, so we see Ashley and Robin get together and they're talking. Robin is actually trying to do, she's going to do some PR work to actually help Ashley out. But I don't know if that's going to happen before Robin switches up careers and becomes a WWF wrestler and kicks Ashley's ass. She's doing too much. Too much. And she warned her there. She said, let's just do the business and stay out of my personal business. She gave her a warning. That didn't help. When they got to the cookout over at Monique's house, she ran to tell everybody everything that she knew, because she didn't heard out in them streets that Juan has been dating other people. But she just blurts, I said, Robin's going to beat the shit out of you. You ain't going to stop until she just fucks you clean on up. And I'm going to be here for it. But I mean, I am pretty tired of the Robin situation. First of all, you've told everybody what your situation is. You've basically put on a t-shirt, had a jacket made, carried a banner, and made a public service announcement that you's a dumb bitch when it comes to the situation with you and Juan. And then you get mad because people bring it up. And because they actually like you and they think they're trying to help you and you're getting an attitude. That's starting to get on my nerves. Your living arrangement is stupid. It's very stupid. And if you didn't want anybody talking about it, you should have told anybody. So now you've come out with it and you just have to deal. So stop it and shut up. But I'll give you a pass to whoop Ashley's ass, because Ashley's doing the absolute fucking most. The absolute most. And she is running around talking about you. Basically giving you, dumb bitch. And you don't even have your shit together, Ashley. She's ridiculous. Anyway, we see Karen and we meet her sister, honey. Karen got a sister named Bridget. Bridget looked just like Karen, but she got a personality that is something else, honey. Bridget ain't here for none of Karen's bullshit. She really ain't. She's the one that takes care of their mother. Their mother is up in age, basically has some medical problems and things like that. She's in a wheelchair, and we ended up seeing her. That mother, honey. I said, look at her, honey. Now, it's so funny. Y'all know I don't like Karen. Baby, I am here for Karen's mother. She is a cutie, honey. I just love her. She is, child. Well, first of all, she's ugly, too. She is, child. Bridget looks exactly like Karen, but like she blew her face up, but looks exactly like her. Old, ugly witch look and all. Only thing I don't guess she got a bunch of money, because Karen's hair be bad. But Bridget done did her own hair. Baby, I said, look at them bangs, honey. Bridget's bangs said, honey, no, I ain't been to no salon, honey. I did these with a straightening comb, honey. Just, you ever see anybody get a press out, honey? They get their hair pressed and then do a flip. It's always fucked up. Too much grease, honey. Too much grease. I just looked, I said, girl, that bang got blue magic on it, baby. And then they just spritzed it and hair sprayed it, baby. And she got that old waxed up looking flip, honey, without enough hair, girl. I said, girl, stop it. Stop it, Miss Bridget. But I like the fact that she ain't here for none of Karen shit. Karen tried to play Sedit with Bridget, and Bridget is giving her, bitch, if you don't get somewhere and sit your ass down. And then when they had the party for the month, the cake was beautiful. She turned 70. Beautiful cake. It wasn't so far over the top. It looked like a cake that Karen has a little more money, and it was really pretty. Really pretty cake. Didn't even look like you should cut it. It don't look real. It looks pretty. It looked like a present. I liked it. And that's fine. To sling money that for little stuff like that, that's special for your family, that's fine. It wasn't so over the top. And that was the thing, because the sister was like, if the cake is too over the top, I'm going to tell them to redo it. Now, see, you doing too much, Miss Bridget. But, girl, we living for it, honey, because we don't like Karen. So, whatever. But Don't, that's a bit much. But yeah, her big old round face and that yucky hair, honey. She's ugly. But they got some strong J's. And the mom really looks like them too. She doesn't look as bad as them, but you could tell that she's related. But child, all in all, it don't make no difference what her looks is. She just turned 70. She's a cutie, honey. And she was getting Karen together at that little birthday dinner, honey. And talk about how much of a problem that Karen was growing up. Talk about how Karen took and pushed her sister into a dresser or something all over a fake fur coat. I said, oh, girl, no, she didn't give her the showgirl treatment, honey, over the coat. Like, yeah, bitch. I said, oh, I didn't do. Yes, you did, honey. I said, tell her, mama, tell her. It was funny. I said, she wasn't there for that Karen shit either. I said, girl, they ain't here for you. But the husband and that, he fit in real good with the group. That was like an actual really nice scene, seeing them at the party. And that little baby, I don't know if I missed it, who they said that baby that was there, who she belonged to, but that baby was absolutely a doll. Now they had a little baby girl. She was dressed up so nice. She looked just like a little China doll, honey. She was just as cute. She must not be related to them. That ain't nice, is it? I don't give a fuck. Some ugly folks, child. Some funny looking folks. They really gives you witch tease, honey. Ooh, which witch is this, honey? But that baby was real pretty. So anyway, one thing that I did notice in this episode, Juan. See, if Juan at any time ever treated Robin the way we saw him treat Charisse, when he came into the party where he hadn't seen Charisse in a while, at the party she threw at her girlfriend Amber's house. He hadn't seen her in a while. He came in and he was very attentive to Charisse and he hugged her. And, there's a lot of him because, of course, he's a basketball player. So he's all tall and stuff. And he was just so likable in that scene. And if he's ever treated Robin the way that he kind of treated Charisse just in that little bit of time, then I might can understand kind of some of why you're hanging on to what used to be. But bitch, he pays you. He doesn't give you any of that. He doesn't treat you that way, no kind of way. He treats you like the bitch next door. Well, maybe the bitch next door probably would get better from him than you do. But I just looked at how the way he was with Charisse. That was just, it was something. It made him look very likable, like he knows Charisse is going through some things and this, that, and the other. He was so gentle with her. I just looked at it, I was like, well, okay, Juan, maybe you ain't half bad. You just need to stop fucking Robin around. If you don't want her, just go on about your business. But I could see where he probably, he can get your child. And then if the stuff is good, honey, have you acting stupid. Have you walking backwards in the yard, honey. Like, honey, that's mine, honey. So, I don't know, Robin. But girl, I'm getting sick of you on here. I know that. Okay, so we've seen Giselle later on. She had dinner with some of her friends. And she's actually talking about her makeup line. So I'm glad to see that that's still going on and that just wasn't a shiest and some old bullshit for last season. That we actually see that she's actually coming along, has some investors and everything like that, and is pushing forward with her makeup line. So that was good to see. And now her friends were cool. They were sedits as well, but they were cool. They're sitting there eating and laughing and having a good time. Not all this. They was cool. A mess. So, okay, let's go on over to the cookout. The big shebang. Now, this is the thing. Monique, you kind of patty too. You kind of patty. Because you and your girlfriend Gigi, y'all some bitches. But the only thing, I can't even say nothing about it because, Giselle, you bought the bait and ate the steak, honey. You came to that party, that outfit that she had on was sharp. Sharp shit. This black jumpsuit on, cute sandal, and one of those lovely jackets with the the sleeves out. And it was striped. Bad. Only problem, they had made reference to how fucking hot it was. So where the fuck was you going with that coat on? And then when they got to reading back and forth, I just said, girl, go ahead with your coat on, honey. Up here in the 90-degree weather. Yeah, I didn't understand it, but the outfit was everything. It was really sharp and looked good on her. I was like, you better go ahead, honey. She brought her friend Cal. I knew when I said Cal, it was going to be some problems. Because, honey, that Cal is a nasty little queen, honey. And they was ready. And sure enough, she came up in there. They was talking to the confessional about throwing shade. You come in the door and you throw a shade. Gigi never missed a word of anything that Giselle and Cal ever said. She was on them like she worked for the FBI, honey, and was waiting on something to be said to be able to incriminate them. And it was just very shady. And I had actually had a little conversation with Sean Bradley, my friend Sean Bradley, and we were actually talking about how it seemed as though Gigi literally was told beforehand to make sure she stays on Giselle. It was like, yeah, like we're going to fuck with that bitch. I mean, well, they basically said it, if she tries it, she basically was put on blast before she ever even got there. You know what I mean? And my thing for Monique was, if you really felt that way about her, why even invite her? Like, I mean, if you really don't like her that much, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. But again, I can't get so mad at them because, Giselle, you bought the bait. You walk right in that girl's house and start talking about her. And then had the nerve to you and your friend, you and your pocket gay, had the nerve to get an attitude because the girl's friend going to say, it's not polite to stay in people's house and whisper and talk about them. But that is what you was doing. So that wasn't the shit, Giselle. That wasn't classy. That wasn't ladylike. That was absolutely unacceptable, actually. Because, see, I'd have threw some fucking baked beans on your ass. Probably some of the ones that Sean make with all that goddamn sugar in it. They'd have stuck to your ass, girl. I'd have gave it to you. Medea style, bitch. Whoosh. All that shit. Her and Cal was getting off. He's really a bit much. Yeah, I wouldn't invite them to nothing. Because as soon as I see you popping up with him, honey, I'd be like, So, honey, turn them beans on, honey. Yeah. A mess. And then Ashley shows up to that party just talking about Robin. That shit. You're going to get it, Ashley. You're going to get just what you're looking for. And Giselle done already told, well, Giselle first, before that even happened, Giselle got thrown out. That motherfucking Monique told her, you don't even act like you want to be here anyway, girl, so you might as well go on and leave. I said, oh! She threw her right the fuck out. Threw her out the party. And they backpedaled and pussy popped her and Cal when they got called on. Said, we were talking about how lovely your home was. No, y'all wasn't. No, y'all weren't. Y'all was talking about her. And the FBI was on y'all. She knew just what y'all said. And y'all called her Miss Never Shuts Up. And she is. She'll never shut the fuck up. But that's her house. Like she said, I can talk as much as I want. It's my motherfucking house. Bitch, as a matter of fact, you can put that plate down and you can hit it out that front door. You know the front door over there on the fourth of my 4 houses? That's my door, bitch. Get out of it, bitch. Put you right the fuck out. And then you was in the parking lot and got the guests held up in the parking lot. And I guess she didn't like that. You was taking too much time in her motherfucking driveway, bitch. She was coming out to escort you out of her driveway. I said, oh, shit. But before she left, she got to telling that motherfucker Robin about how Ashley was telling her business. And Cherie showed up at that time. They handled that stuff. And then it broke out right there. With Monique coming down, and then Monique and Giselle was getting ready to start going at it again. So it ended there. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes, because I think this is going to trickle. I think it's going to go right from out of Monique and Giselle right on down into Robin and Ashley. And Ashley, I wouldn't be surprised, girl, if your hair get pulled a little bit, but I'm here for it. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right, you guys. Yeah, that was the other thing. Fucking Robin, she actually was bragging in her confessionals about the fact that Juan went somewhere with her twice in a week. Girl, if you get your dumb ass off of this show with this stupid shit, you was giving thirsty, dry pussy, dumbass motherfucker. Whew. Anyway, moving on. I'll see y'all next week. She got on my nerves.